Hello everybody. So today we have the review of, let's see, MP-27 Masterpiece Ironhide. Now he looks really nice. I've had him for quite a few years and I still love him to this date. Even though he has little side skirt pieces that people have always talked about, I think he's still a very nice Masterpiece figure. Probably one of the best ones in my opinion. And so before taking a look at the figure itself, let's bring in the box. So here's the box. Got nice pictures of Ironhide. Here are the little side skirts that people were talking about that they're bugged with. I don't really have an issue with it too much because you're not always looking there. I'm always looking up here. But yeah, you get a nice little MP-27 right here, Cybertron Security, Ironhide, Autobot symbol right there. Got a little Nissan logo right there, Transformers Masterpiece, and the van mode. Up here, just have Transformers Masterpiece, bunch of stuff right there. Got him with the additional hands I'll show off. There's the top again. Here's the back. We have a bunch of stuff I cannot read. Some little pictures right here of all the stuff he comes with. That's everything comes right there. More stuff I can't read. And yeah. Still a sturdy box, hasn't been flimsy one bit. So back to the figure. So again, this figure has a beautiful and beautifully painted vehicle. Nice chrome still going on good right there. Hasn't chipped at all. Hopefully not in the future. Hopefully it all holds up. Some more chrome right here at the little tailpipe right there. Some nice tail lights right there. And he's got the orangish yellow stripe right there. I think it's cool. Little, I think it's supposed to be like a sunroof or something. It's got a little spring piece in there to hold weapons and stuff, which I'll show off. Nice Autobot symbol right there with some windshield wipers, and I like the blue everywhere on these windows. Some people prefer the black, but I always prefer the cartoon accurate blue. And one little Easter egg for the G1 people out there. He has a little G1 toy figure face right there, which I think is kind of cool. They didn't have to put it in there. They could have just left it out and have a blue window, but I'm glad they put that in there. Just as a little Easter egg. But yeah, we got that. And now for a few accessories. Now I said a few accessories. However, it's let's just say he has a lot. So here's the first one. Little platform that you could put all the accessories on. I probably won't show them with all the accessories on it just because I don't see a reason to, but I think it's just to resemble the little base accessory, if you want to call it that, from the G1 toy. So you have that, and then you also get this little let's say, I know it's a rocket launcher, but it goes on his back. I was going to say shoulder launcher, but it doesn't really go on his shoulder. And you get a little missile that goes with that too. And he only uses for like one episode. But yeah, you have that. Looks really nice. And this does not go up here. I'll show this off in roll mode if I remember. But it basically just clips onto his back. And yeah. It does not it's not spring loaded, but it does. You can slide it in and out. So yeah, there you go. There's that accessory. And then he also has this laser rifle something. It's not really a rifle, I wouldn't say. I don't know if he had this as a G1 toy weapon. I don't remember him ever using this in the show either. But yeah, you get that. So for the next set of accessories, because he has a lot, and I think they just put him in two different boxes, but you get these two pieces right here. These are little hand accessories. I don't remember ever using these, but it comes with them, so you get those. Set off these to the side. Next you get these. There's different versions of that. I have no clue what these are, but you get those. They again go onto his hand. Never ever have seen him use these in the show, but you get those. Then you get this. This I do remember him using in the show. This goes on his forearm. It's like a radio wave signal thing that lets him see through the walls and the earth when finding out the Dinobots. And so you get that. And then he gets 2 additional hands. These are not articulated, but you may have seen these on the box. Little like cement shooting fingers that he used in the show. These I actually really like that he has. Just because you can pose them any way you want and everything. So you get those. Next we have an additional face, which could go well with those or any of these. But it's like a little yelling face. When the normal face that comes on him is just like a normal face, but you get that, which looks very nice and it's painted very well. Another accessory that I really like is his little jetpack they used in like 1 episode, but still very cool that he was included with this. So you get that. And then the last 2 accessories that he comes with that go with the jetpack are the little effects pieces, which I think are really cool because if you put that on his back but he doesn't have accessories like this, then you can't, he's not really flying. But yeah, you get those. So those are all the accessories that come with him. And I'll get the rest of the accessories out just so you can have a little overview of it. Here are all the accessories and a little overview. And yeah, you can see why I said he had a lot. He really does have a lot of accessories. Yeah, we'll also bring in the little collector card. I prefer to keep these packages closed. Or not really closed, but in this little baggie just so they're kept nice so I can resell in the future if I ever have to. Keep them in mint condition. But you get that nice looking card. We could probably take it out for this review. First time I've actually ever taken this out of the bag. Nice artwork right there. Little back with little tech specs right there. He's a Nissan Cherry Vignette. So I think that's really cool. And again, little instruction booklet, but I don't really need it. So yeah, that's all that comes with Ironhide. Alrighty, so back to the figure once again. So you might be wondering, does he come with guns? Yes, he does. Now, the reason why I didn't show it in the accessories is because I wanted to show off a really cool gimmick that they did. Not really gimmick, but cool way that they stored the little pistols. Boom. Look at that right there. That I think is really nice. They don't touch the ground so the paint won't scrape off, but yeah, you can't really see them unless you really look for them. And I think that it's cool that they had that implemented into the actual figure itself. Now we'll take one of these out to look at it. Nice pistols. I always love the way that they looked in the show. And yeah, you get 2 of those, which I think is cool. I don't really want 1, I want 2. But yeah, you get those as well. But as you saw, they just clip in and out. You got tons of space in there. But yeah, you get those, you get 2 of them. Looking great. And if you take this accessory back out, and you see how this is all square, you can put it right there. And see if I can get it. And he's got a little turret if you want. It does not spin around, but yeah, you got that. I don't really care for that, but that's what they wanted to do, so you have that option. And yes, you can stick the pistols in there too. So for a little comparison, we have, of course, G1 Laserbeak. Gotta have the little bird in there, or I should say condor, but whatever. You have that. So, how do you transform this guy? He surprisingly, even though he is a masterpiece figure, he surprisingly is easy and simple. So, First, we would come down to the back wheels of the van. You want to bring them out on that little joint right there, and then just fold them in until they look like that. Same thing on this side. We have bend it at this joint right there, and then fold it in. And he does roll, obviously. Forgot to show that off. But yeah, you have that. Next you want to do is take the whole back section right here and this roof. And you want to untab it. It just tabs in right there. That goes into there. Same on this side, goes into there. And you want to take all of this and bring it up on this hinge. And there's his head. His face has fallen off. We'll get that back. Took me a while to find it, but I did find his face. It was on the opposite side of the room. I have no clue how it got over there, but it basically was just thrown. But it does have a nice face sculpt right there. It has a little neutral face. And we could just put this back on, just like that. So, back to transformation. After you bring this little piece up, you can take, let's do the arms right here. You could take the arms and bring them, you know what, actually we'll go to the front section right here. You could lift up the front of the car actually, and bring it up. You can leave this piece how it is right now, and you want to take these pieces and fold them out just like that on both sides, and you should have something that looks like that. Next, what I believe we do is take the arms right here and bring them up just like that. You can bend the legs a little bit, but you have the little tab right there that just tabs in behind that. And so you want to take both doors or windows / arms, and you want to unfold it just like that, and then fold again out just like that. And then you can clip it in right there. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Just want to bring it out and then unfold it again. And then you can clip it in right there. Just like that. And you basically have his arms out, and he's got wings. He can fly now. Not very funny, but with the transformation we have there's a little clips back here. I don't know if you can see it, but they go under the lip up here. So you want to take that and bring it up. It just slides in that little spot right there. These little two clips. So you bring that up. Then we can take the arms, bring them up like this, and take this. I really do like this transformation. This is really cool how they did all this. But we can rest that down like that. Take this whole section. You want to bring it forward, down, and before you bring it down, you want to take this whole back section, just pull it off. Not completely off, but you want to pull it out. It can take a little bit of pulling. So I'll be right back. Took me a little bit to get that. That was a little tight. But you want to just pull it out just like that. Then you want to take all of this, and you want to make sure that these little window pieces clear the inside of this. So whenever you bring this down, you want to make sure these little window pieces are on the inside of this whole thing, just like that, so that whenever you push this back in, it will be all the way good. And let's see, we need to also make sure that this little panel is facing up like that. Just like that. You want to make sure that red panel right there is flat, while this window piece is also flush with that. And then we can take these little clamps and you clamp them over the shoulders, just so the arms don't come unpegged. Then we can bring the whole chest. Then at this point you can flip this out, just like that. Take this whole chest, and you have these little two tabs that I was talking about earlier, and you want to put those into the two little slots, just like that, and you have the whole chest now completed. Next, what we can do is take, let me adjust the camera real quick. You want to take these little wheel sections right here, and you want to get the legs out of the way, so I like to untab these just so you can get them out of the way. Then you want to take wheel section, you could probably do this before, but you want to make sure they're back like that. Same thing on this side, make sure they're all the way back just like that. And what you can do is make sure the legs are clear, of course, and push them to the waist section, and then take the wheels, little tab right there that'll slide in right there. And let's see, there we go, first wheel and second wheel. So it should look like that. And there you go. Next, what you want to do is take the legs. It's a little movement, but you want to take them at the knee and pull them out. And then what you can do is take this little section right here, bring that all the way around, just like that. Take this piece, bring it down, and it just clips in behind that little tab, just like that. Same thing on this side. Bring this all the way around so it wraps around the leg. Take this piece and clip it in right there. Take the heel, bring that out, take the toe, rotate that. Same thing on this side, take the heel and toe and rotate those around. Just like that. And now all you have to do is turn the legs 180 degrees, and he has legs that look very G1 accurate. I think the way they made it transform was actually really, really nice. Next, what we want to do is take the arms, bring them up if you want. You want to split them just like that. Bring the fist out, lift this up just like that. Bring this piece in, and then wrap the arm just like that. And then we can take this, bring it down just like that, and you have an arm all complete. Same on this side. I'm going to bring out forearm piece, bring up the hand, bring this up on this back hinge, just like that. It's only one click. Bring the inner of the forearm in, then wrap the hand and tab it in. I'll bring this down. Sometimes this likes to unclip, but it's all good. And there you go. We have Masterpiece MP-27 Ironhide fully transformed into his awesome looking robot mode. So like I said, this guy just looks awesome. And now we'll bring in some accessories. So we have the little back/shoulder launcher, whatever you want to call it. Take the little missile, stick it in there, and you see how this has a little peg right there. And take that, put it right here on his back, and there you go. You can create that one scene from that one episode that Takara just likes to do. They like to put extra accessories in there, which I'm not complaining about. That is awesome. I love doing that and having that in the actual figures themselves. But yeah, you have the little missile. Take his gun. We can put that in just a tab and slot system. So like there you have a little slot right there. You can take the gun and open up his hand, and you can tab it in if it wants to. Let's see. So I wasn't able to get it in this hand, but I was able to get it in this hand. And you may be wondering, why can't you just tab it in that one? So, one issue with Masterpiece Ironhide and Ratchet is that the way they design the hands absolutely is terrible. I have not damaged mine, but I do not want to in the future. But basically, there is like a slight, there's no stress marks, but it's a slight bend in the plastic right there from me trying to put this in here. And it's been there like that all along, but yeah, the way they designed this with the clearance between the thumb and the hand, it's almost impossible to do it without breaking it. I've seen people with the ratchet especially break the thumb right there. And I think it's just because of the way the thumb is molded. But it is possible. Just be careful. If you have one of these, don't risk breaking it, because I'm sure you wouldn't want to spend $200 or more just because these guys are going for a little more money now, sadly, just because of a broken hand. You can also get the there's like a third party, I don't know what it's called, but it has individually articulated hands, which I might get because they kind of look cool, and it'd be easier so you don't break these hands. But yeah, you have that accessory with the gun. You can hold it, just be careful. Next, we'll bring in the jetpack. So take this, set out to the side, and we'll swap it out for the jetpack. Now, the same little peg and hole system right there, and there you go. It just pops right on. You can take, if you have like a figure stand, you can put them on there, or you can just take one of these, and yeah, you can display them on the figure stand, have them blasting off, chasing after Skywarp or something, and a little diorama thing. Yeah, you have that. Cool accessory. I love that. Now, this piece does obviously fit in his hand, but I'm not going to attempt that just to save the hands, but it does fit. Next, we'll take a look at some hand and arm and a little face accessory. So we'll start with the face. Another last close-up on the face. Looks really nice. We'll show it with the figure. Sorry for the lighting, but basically it looks like that. It's cool. So you want to take the back of it and you can push it off, and the face just comes right off. And then we'll just swap it out for this little, or I guess more of a yelling face. See if it wants to stay. Sometimes you gotta fight it. Sometimes it likes to stay, sometimes it doesn't. There you go. Yeah, you got a nice yelling face right there. And yeah, there you go, you have that. So we'll swap that back out for the normal face just because I display it like that. And then we'll look at the hand and arm accessories. So first we'll take a look at the little radar X-ray scanner to scan into the mountains, so we can see behind things. And just again pegging the whole system right there. And there you go, you have that. I think that looks pretty cool. Then we have these little accessories right here. Now, before going to these pieces right here, I forgot to entirely discuss this little accessory. Now, this is from that G1 episode where he scans into the mountain to find the little dinosaur bones. So I think that's really, really nice. And so we'll take this piece, put it right back here, and then what we can do is open up the chest. See if I can get it. And what you'll do is, I'm not going to put in there fully because I don't want to bend that piece, but basically you can take that and it will basically just show off that right there. And so if you want to make a scene, you can show that off right there. Looks really, really cool. So the way you put these on is you want to go to the arms and you want to untab them, and you want to fold the hands in just like that and then tab it back in. And so you have, it exposes this little tab that will slot into the back of the hands. And so we have the hands first. I'll go to those other pieces I discussed in a second, but I just grabbed a random piece. You have the hands, face is falling off. There you go. You can make, here's a little difference between the fingers. These are the normal fingers. These are the ones that shoot the cement out. And yeah, he can like use the cement. I think he used the cement in the show to like cause the Decepticons to like stick to the ground. That's basically what it was. And then we'll go back to the other accessories. This piece that I just said I was going to do that, but I didn't do. Put that on. I have no clue. Now I think about it, I think he did use these one time, just because he didn't use these. But you have that. I think it was for the cement as well. So we'll take that off, and then we'll have the last hand accessory. These, I have no clue what these were or what they're used for, but you have that. So for the articulation, he has I think it is a ball joint at the head. For shoulders, 360 on a ratchet, and then the his little, that does like to pop off again, but he has ratchet right there. Forearms, it goes just under 90 degrees, and you can even break his arm back due to transformation, and he can rotate that at his wrist and at the upper arm. He does have waist articulation, not 360 just because this gets in the way. You have some flaps right that open, so the legs, they go up that far, back that far, out that far due to the side skirts. Knees can, or he can rotate at the knees, just like that. Knees go back that far, just under 90 degrees, and you can break his leg a little bit. Foot that far, nothing outside, a little bit of forward to back, and I guess you can count this as a little toe movement if you want to do that. But yeah, there is the articulation. So for some size comparisons, we'll bring in Masterpiece Prowl from our last Masterpiece review. Ironhide is a little bit taller, but there you go, you have that. I'll show you the bottom comparisons like that. There you go, we have that. And then we'll bring in, let's see, we'll bring in Masterpiece Wheeljack from the review before, I believe. So there you go, you have that right there again. Ironhide's a little taller, and you have that. And then for the last comparison, we'll bring in the usual G1 Laserbeak, little bird. Because you can just like do that right there. Yeah, Laserbeak small. So that is the review for Masterpiece MP-27 Ironhide. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry for the bad lighting and also the lengthy video, but he is a cool figure. I highly recommend him. His articulation's alright. I wish they could have figured something with the side skirts, but it doesn't bother me too much, so I guess I'll give it a pass for that. Ton of accessories. I love the accessories, all of them, even though there's some that I don't even know where they came from. They're cool. And yeah, you can go check out my other playlists that I have for Transform reviews, and also I've uploaded one video for Transformers the game if you want to go check that out, and let me know if you're interested in more of those. And yeah, you can go check out my polls so you can decide on and have favor of the next Transformer review. Without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one.